Hello minasan, Hiki Mamrika and welcome to another indie game. This one's called The Mountain Is As It Always Was, and it's by the developer Kristen Me, and this is a submission for the 1-Bit Jam number 2 with awards, and for the game of 2023. Let's start the game. How do I... arrow keys, okay. When you were younger, you would visit the mountain. You would heave your whole wild spirit into it. Pain, joy, hope, sorrow. 3 broken hearts, 72 sleepless nights, 1 grief. As deep as the sea. Each time the mountain would accept your spirit. Gently, with care. She folded your spirit into her blanket of pines, her soft soil, her granite belly. One day, you left and never came back. Whoa. Time passes by slowly at first, and then very quickly. I think I can interact with other stuff, so... You're older now, and you have an okay job. You live in an okay apartment. You feel okay, you think. The truth be told, you don't feel much at all these days. But it's hard to feel anything with how things are right now, right? There's something missing. An emptiness gnaws at you. It is fierce, impatient. Maybe you're hungry. You should order some food on your phone. You unlock your phone. Ooh. Gonna get me some Uber Eats. You order a chicken burrito bowl. That doesn't sound so delicious. You open Instagram. The mountain, even reduced to pixels, is unmistakable. She looks untouched by the passage of time. Same blanket of pines, same soft soil, same granite belly. You realize you miss her. Is this really about a mountain? You put your phone away. Your food arrives. The emptiness remains after you eat. And I already spent $60 in a burrito bowl. You decide to take a long drive to the mountain. My car. You get in your car. Gas is 5. Oh my god. So expensive. The mountain is what it's always been. Giant, absorbent, immutable. She says nothing, offers nothing. You don't know what to do, so you leave. You decide to return next week. Wait again. Firm, gentle, wild. She says nothing but offers you a warm breeze. It smells of pine and juniper. In it, she unfolds a piece of your own wild spirit. One she's been keeping safe in her blanket of pines. And returns it to you. Oh, thank you. You remember what you once heaved into the mountain? 3 broken hearts. Ash. On a moonlit night, you and Ash went swimming in the river. You were too shy to take off all your clothes, but she wasn't. Afterwards, you wore her shirt and she wore yours. Ash left you on a Wednesday in your 2nd year of grad school. She said you would always be her best friend. Ouch. Sam loved you more than anyone had ever loved you. It scared you, so you slip away like a ghost. It was a mistake, and your bed was cold without him. He haunted your dreams for a year. Just for a year? Not too bad. Ezra. He wanted nothing else but be enough for Ezra. Ezra, you smoke American spirits. and dyed your hair. Oh god, no. That kind of toxic relationship, no. You would have diminished yourself, remade yourself, lost yourself. Ezra understood this, but when he left you that horrible night in January, you did not. You returned to Earth. Company-wide memo announces an upcoming reorganization. The mountain is what it always been. Ancient, restful, clear. She says nothing but offers you a light drizzle. A pool of water foams at your feet. In this she unfolds another piece of your own wild spirit. One she's been keeping safe in her soft soil. And returns it to you. Very nice game, by the way. Memories emerged to supplant your emptiness. 72 sleepless nights. Good nights. Blazing, shimmering nights. Nights that roar ecstatically into morning. At dawn you drift off in a chaos of sunlight, dreaming of a bright and boundless future. And bad nights? Bad nights. Nights of dread, of fear, both real and imagined. God, relatable. Your own love, undeserving. An amalgamation of the worst parts of your mother and father. You beg in vain for sleep. Ain't that the truth, huh? An email marked urgent from your boss. You leave it unopened. Yeah, fuck you, boss. I have mountain things to do. Oh god, it's much more expensive now. Look, Mountain, I love you, but I don't think I can keep coming. It's too expensive. Stubborn, strong, inviolable. She says nothing but offers you a trail. You follow it to the waterfall, wet mist peppering a bed of broken rocks. In this, she unfolds the last piece of your own wild spirit, one she's been keeping safe in her granite belly, and returns it to you. What's that? You recall something sharp and raw, a grief as deep as the sea. Mom. Mom wasn't always right or fair or kind, but Mom loved you with an intensity that bordered insanity. She loved so obsessively that she could not help but hurt you. You did not forgive her for a very long time. When in her last weeks, frail, cyborgian with her many tubes, you saw her for what she really was. Frightened, soft animal. Someone who was also once a child, but didn't know if she did the right thing by becoming a mother, who wanted assurance that she had done the best that she could. And she did, you assured her. She did. One of the hardest things you can learn as an adult is the fact that your parents are just like another human being. At night, the mountain is what she has always been, a guardian of your wild spirit, a custodian of your pain, joy, hope, and sorrow, a witness to a life lived. The mountain says nothing, but offers you everything. I guess it's the beginning again? Yeah, it's the beginning again. Alright, so that was the mountain game. The mountain is as it always has been, right? Really nice experience. I think this is one of those games that qualifies more as an experience than a game. And it's a really nice experience, right? I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's a good thing, right? But a lot of games can be games, but not all games are experiences. It's good when people put this like, you know, it's when you read like a good book and you're left thinking like, oh my god, this guy like 20 years before I was even born wrote this down, and I'm reading it and it's like so relatable and it's so true, and it makes you introspect a little bit into your life. And you know, when you're old like me, you can recall stuff. Oh yeah, I did this when I was younger. I did this when I was in high school. I did this when I was in uni, right? And it's nice to see, like it's nice to look back at the past, what you lost, because you want it or not, you are not the same person you were like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, right? And you definitely lost things, either because you wanted to or because life it's like that. Sometimes it's not things, it's people, right? And it's always like kind of hard to let go. And it's kind of interesting to see like this mountain topic, right? Like it's like the mountain, it's keeping this for you because it's like a place you can go back and recall all the things you did, you know? Like, oh, that place I used to visit with my friends when I was in like middle school, something like that. And it's really nice. It's a nice experience. So if you guys want to play this game, the link will be down in the description with all the games I played so far. Please give it a try. Take your time. I know you watched this video, right? But it's kind of a different experience if you go and play it and you take your time and you listen to the music. You know, this one beat type of game really flourishes when you put like a lot of thought into it, right? Because it's not about the graphics, which given the mountain looks really good and the trees too, and the lake and everything. But I feel like you don't need like really photorealistic graphics for this, right? It's better to give you like a simple visual, and then you can focus on the words and on the music, which really good background music, by the way. It's perfect for thinking. So yeah, it's kind of different if you play the game for yourself. So give it a try. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you developer for making the game. It's really nice and somehow restful. I don't know what other word to use, but I think restful it's a good word for this game. I will see you guys in the next indie game.